Okay guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of our Warframe done efficiently. Last episode we had just finished off doing the introduction, getting ourselves prepared to conquer the solar system. This episode I have actually done a fair amount off camera, as I wanted to kind of, get things going, and I don't want to record absolutely everything I'm doing, as I want this to progress fairly quickly so you guys can see what I'm doing, but at the same time you don't get completely mind-numbingly bored from everything. So yeah, at the moment we are now MR2, ready to go up to MR3. Stats wise, we have played a total of 5.5 hours now, and yeah, we're looking pretty good on it, to be honest. We have got ourselves the tax on now, which is my sentinel, and it's already maxed out, I believe. Let's see. Yep, nearly maxed out, but the weapon's maxed out. Our vault is maxed out. We're getting there on most things. We've already maxed out the Mark 1 Bratton, so I went ahead and just bought the Bratton for an extra 10k. Lotto getting there. Mark 1 bow I've now put on as well. I bought that as we maxed out the scanner. And that's about it, really. So other things that are going on, I have now set myself kind of my first objective, which is what you guys should be doing when you get to this point. You need to set yourself a target, which you should then just kind of progress through the game to achieve. So my first target is always going to be getting an ample source of credits. Credits will allow you to obviously buy a load of blueprints, they will allow you to upgrade mods, and at the end of the day, for a new player, it's probably the most important resource as it's used for everything. So the way we're going to be doing that is we need to get over to Neptune. Over at Neptune, we have the Index. This is going to be our primary source of credits for the mid to early game. Once we get to the late game, we'll be doing Profit Taker, but we're going to need a good build for that, so we're not there yet and won't be for a while. But the build that I'm going to be doing for the Index is going to involve Rhino. So Rhino is the first frame that we're going to farm up on our way over here. And the second thing is we're going to need a good, powerful sniper rifle. Now, if you're MR2, like I am, you can get yourself the Vectis. But in order to build the Vectis, we're going to need some supplies from Deimos, namely Orokin cells and nanospores. So I'm going to be doing that soon. I have made it to Mars, and we're going to be working our way around to Deimos in order to get those things. Then we can build the Vectis and get on with that. I have also, just before I leave there, farmed up the parts for Rhino on Venus, Fossa. So his parts are currently building. I haven't actually started building Rhino itself yet, as the parts are still in progress, as you can see. But once those have finished, we will go ahead and start building Rhino properly. We do have a Warframe slot already, as you start with 2 by default. So once that's done, we'll have that ready, and then from there on out, we will be working our way all the way over to Neptune and starting work on the Index. Hopefully by the time we get there, we will have already received some of the mods that we need. However, if not, we'll then spend a bit of time just farming those up. The majority of them we can find in the Void, which we are already at. As you can see, I've made it to Tesheb already. I want to get to Hepit to begin with, as that's probably the fastest mission to do here, if I remember correctly. Unless that's the survival one, in which case it will just be Tesheb every single time. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, guys. So I'll be doing this kind of in a way that, yeah, I'm not going to obviously record all of my gameplay. I'll record any major events that occur, and then, yeah, I'll kind of bring you guys in once we've hit each landmark. And then at the end of each episode, similar to last episode, we'll do a summary and show how long we've played for. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. I'm not sure if I mentioned this either, but we also seem to have started this playthrough on an affinity booster week. That was actually a happy coincidence. I did not know that was going to happen, so yay. Hence, I've managed to level up my items so quickly. Obviously, if you haven't managed to land starting this game when this is happening, don't worry. They do come around every now and then. So yeah, it's not too much of an advantage, but at the same time, it does help. So yeah, we'll just get on with it, guys. So my priority right now is going to be getting over to Deimos, so I'm going to go ahead and complete some of the nodes in order to get there, and then once we're there, we're going to be farming up some Orokin cells and nanospores in order to make the Vectis. So I will catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we've got to the point now where we're going to be fighting Lech Krill, which is actually something we need to be doing for the series junction as well, so yeah, hopefully this goes relatively smoothly. I'm probably going to be using my Lato for this, just because it has the highest single shot damage, and that can prove to be quite good in this fight. But like usual, I'm going to be looting everything as we go, so I'll catch you guys once we're there. Okay. So he is now vulnerable. We can probably go ahead and melee him to death now. Although he may end up killing us, but we should be fine. There we go. Very nice. So that's now done. Let's head to extraction. I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so now that our bow is maxed out, we need to be getting ourselves something else here. So let's go ahead and get another one that only requires credits. So it looks like we're only going to be able to use the Mark 1 Furax. We may need to buy some weapon slots now. Let's have a look. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Do we have anything for this? No, not particularly. That's fine. Alright guys, let's carry on. Not much to shout about, but we'll grab that. Apologies by the way, I'm kind of losing my voice a bit today, so I'll be clearing my throat every now and then, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Unfortunately, while I was away, I did forget to initiate the Rhino craft, so we've still got a day left on that. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll carry on as normal, getting some resources. Since it was TennoCon this weekend, we do in fact have a double resource booster for a bit, only a few hours here. And our event affinity booster is also going to end today, which is going to be a bit sad, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about doing the Mastery Rank up just yet. We might do that at the end of the episode. So let's go ahead and yeah, continue working away at getting what we need. And we need the Vectis. So I think we got to Deimos, so we just need Orokin Cells and Nanospores, and since we have a double resource booster, this should be, hopefully, pretty straightforward. But yeah, usually never is. So let's go ahead and just start over here, and we'll work our way through this. We'll also be gathering Kavat genetic codes as we go, since we're going to need a few of those. Yeah. I'm going to be looking around again, as usual. Just picking up everything, so... Oh, that would have been good to have. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when we get towards the end. Okay guys, so after that one, we seem to have quite easily enough nanospores. We managed to also pick up 4 genetic codes since we have the resource doubler, which is very handy. Territorial aggression, 2 neurodes. Unfortunately, no Orokin cells, so we're going to have to do some more missions to get that. So I guess we'll just carry on round, as per usual. Okay guys, so second mission in, we have now got ourselves 4 Orokin cells, that's very nice. We've also got another 4 Kavat genetic codes, which is good. I believe we need some to actually craft the segment, the Kavat incubator upgrade segment. So we're going to need to collect quite a few of those. However, we do now have enough to, yeah, start work on the Vectis. So let's go ahead and do that now. We can claim that, but maybe not just yet, since we don't actually need to. We can also start building a former, so that's pretty good. Yep, let's get that underway. Let's see now. What did we lose there? Oh, we used all 4 Orokin cells? I thought it was only 2 Orokin cells. Oh well, 4 Orokin cells, that's fine, at least it's on the go. So our Vectis is now building. That's going to be our carryall sniper rifle for a bit until we get to probably the Rubico. Now what we can do is we can keep going around here. We could even go to Cambion Drift at this point. However, we're probably not quite strong enough to be doing this. Cambion Drift is actually a place where you can get so many resources early on, so we are going to be looking to do that. There's also this that we're going to want to do, however it's level 50 to 60. And it's a defense mission, so we are 100% not going to be able to do that solo. There's also Barracuteer who's here at the moment. However, we're not going to be able to afford anything from him, but maybe when he comes around in a couple of weeks, we should be fine. So, now that we've got that, obviously our next goal is going to be to work our way around again to Neptune. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, we can do Ceres Junction now. That's quite good. I think I'll probably just swap out some of my build real quick, and we'll go ahead and put on the scanner again. Yeah. Can we upgrade this at all? Not really. That's fine. Vault, we probably can upgrade a bit now. Again, I'm not really sure how, but maybe we do a bit on redirection now, perhaps? We could do that. Yeah, sure, that seems fair enough. So we've got a bit more shield now. We've got to keep an eye on our credits. Just coming down a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Ceres Junction. Once again, I'm just going to go in, deal a bit of damage, and get out. She can then take slash damage. Although I'm not sure actually if she can bless this Spectre. Perhaps she can. This might be a bit easier with the bow, because at least we can knock them up. And by the bow, I mean the staff, the bow. There we go. Alright, so we can now get to Ceres. Fever Strike's good. We're not really going to be using Volcar as we're making the Vectis, and the Vectis is just better than the Volcar. The Volcar's a bit meh, in my opinion, so yeah, not too bad. 20,000 credits. We take that, and we are now over to Ceres. So in order to do Jupiter Junction, let's see, we need to survive 10 minutes or more on Draco. That should be fairly straightforward. We need to defeat Vor and Krill on Exeter. That should be okay. And we need to complete the quest of the Arcwing. So let's actually start with the Arcwing, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and just run through this. It's a fairly straightforward quest, so I'm not even going to bother showing it. But yeah, let's go ahead and just complete that real quick. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have now collected all the parts for Odinata. I got a decent amount of cryo as well while we were doing that because of the double resource booster, which is quite nice. So let's just go ahead and build all of these. They're a minute each. However, I'm pretty sure we should be able to just rush them. Oh no, they're one plat. Why would you do this game? Well, we'll wait for that to complete, and then we'll carry on, guys. Yep. Good. And then, yeah, we need to actually build Odinata. There it is. So that's going to take 10 minutes. So we've got a bit of time to fill before that gets done. Nothing special on this guy, it looks like. Fairly standard. Yeah. But yeah, we shouldn't be able to use him yet, I don't think, as we're going to need to... Oh no, we can equip him. Yeah, we need to... Okay. That's fine. We'll complete that quest at some point. In fact, we could do that now whilst the Arcwing is building. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll complete Howl of the Kubrow now, guys, and I will catch you in a bit. Alright, guys, so we now have completed our Howl of the Kubrow quest. Let's go ahead and see if we can equip him now. There we go. So this is actually quite a good ability. Raxa's not a bad one to get early on. They're good for endurance kind of things. So obviously protect, restores shields. This one is okay, I guess. I kind of want fetch though, to be honest. Everything else is kind of meh. We also need link health and link shields, but we'll get those in time. At the moment, we'll just have to deal with this guy having very little health. We could probably put on just enhanced vitality for now. Maybe we just up protect a bit, I guess. So we can get it to there. Might as well do that. Yeah, 175 shield, not too bad. Cool. Alright, so now that we've got that, we can actually do another one. But we'll need an incubator power core first. I have 2 more eggs, so, you know, we've got some stuff lined up here, which is nice. We'll just be doing random incubations and hoping we get everything on the go. So let's see about where our Arcwing is now. It should be about 6 or 7 minutes in. Oh, very close actually, 1 minute, so not much point in going into another mission. Let's go ahead and while we're waiting, we can go ahead and fill the, the iron sculptures that we picked up last time. Let me just do that. So this guy. So auto sculptures are actually very good. Very rare, but very good, because they give you a lot. So that's 2,700, and we only use 1 amber star, which are the rarer of the 2. So let's go ahead and fill the Valana sculpture in now. Nice. So we've essentially got a little over 4k endo stashed up here in sculptures, which is nice. So we will come to dissolve that into endo at some point. However, right now we don't actually need it. So let's go ahead. We'll wait this out. And then once this is done, I believe there's a few missions that we need to do, if I remember correctly, with the Arcwing. And then we can move on. So let's just double check that. Okay. Okay, so now the Arcwing quest is complete. If we go ahead and take a look at the series junction, that should be reflected. Yep, so complete the Arcwing. So now we've got to defeat Vor and Krill on Exeter, and we need to survive 10 or more minutes on Draco. So Draco's up here, Exeter is here. So I think what we'll do is we'll do Palace, we'll work our way around to Kerr, do Draco, hit Luddy, because then we unlock Jupiter Junction as well, and then we'll do Exeter at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and work my way around these nodes, guys, and I will see you in a bit. So we now have access to Jupiter Junction. We still need to defeat Vor and Krill on Exeter, which is right here. And we also have to do the 10 minutes on Draco, which I'll do in a second. However, I've just noticed that my secondary here has reached its cap. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that. I think I'll probably just go ahead and take the Furus here and equip that, since we already have it and we don't need to buy anything else. There are 2 credit secondaries we can buy, the Mark 1 Furus and the Mark 1 Kunai. So we'll rank those up after this. But for now, let's just go ahead and equip the Furus. There's nothing really that we're going to be able to put on here. Maybe we could just put like a flawed convulsion on, perhaps. That should be fine. The Bratton we now have a bit more room on, so why don't we go ahead and put on that, and also infected clip. That way we get some corrosive damage. We're going to need to... We do have a full serration, actually. Maybe we'll swap that out. We can get it up to 6. That's plus 45%, which is more. Yeah, let's do that. So we can do 3 ranks on this. Actually, yeah, we can get it to way higher. So let's just do this. Like so. Good. Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead now, and I think what we'll actually do, let's go ahead and do the MR3 test now. I think that makes most sense. Reason being that once we get to MR3, we'll have access to syndicates, and it'll be quite nice to, you know, get going on that front. So let's go ahead and do this. This is going to be melee. But there we go. We are now MR3, Gold Initiate. So we have access to syndicates now, which is very nice. So I think what we'll do now, just before we keep going, very good. Again, we still need to find something to do there, or somewhere to put those up. So let's quickly go ahead and we'll head over to, let's see, Larunda, and we'll visit some syndicates real quick. And then from there on we will, yeah, stick on some sigils just so we can passively gain some standing with them. I think that's a good way to go about it. There we go. Not bad. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to carry on now, guys. We're going to go ahead and do Draco for 10 minutes here, and then I will do the assassination on camera, I think. So bear with me, and I will be back in a sec. Okay, so Vor didn't actually bother us at all, so we've managed to go ahead and, yeah, do most of the stages for Lech Krill here, although now we don't have Chonk. I do want to get Chonk up, but he's going to die, so we'll have to do the rest of this fight without Chonk. But yeah, Vor, again, very straightforward, especially with just a melee weapon. Okay, so Vor is now down, so it's just Lech Krill we have to deal with here. If we can just pop that last pipe out, there we go. Come on. Yep. So now I think he should go flamey mode. Yeah, and then I'm just going to use my second ability and melee him. There we go. So I think the best way to do this is just going to be to go up, get some procs, and then back up. Yeah, so do that and then leave. Let my shield come back up. I think she is just going to deflect everything I do, right? Yeah. Alright. Back up while she's invulnerable. Okay. Alright, back up. Slow and steady wins the race on this one. She's taking a lot of slash damage, so let's let our shield come back up and we'll go in again. She might go invulnerable again in a sec, we'll see. Or she won't. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the Jupiter Junction done now. This is going to give us access to neural sensors on Jupiter now, which is the last rare resource that we're going to need access to in order to build Former. So I think what we'll do, I'll probably take a quick break now, and we'll work our way around to Europa, and then I'll go ahead and complete Teshub and the Stolen Dreams quest, and then see where we stand. I'm going to need to alter my build a bit as well, but we should be fine. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay guys, so Stolen Dreams quest completed, so it's Teshub. If we just take a look there, we got ourselves some new bits and bobs. Auric and Catalyst blueprint, very nice. We picked ourselves up a fair few resources along the way during that mission. I'm not sure if there was anything specific that I might have picked up that I need to share, but what we do have now is a maxed out New Loca and Parent sequence standing, and if we look here, we do have enough to rank up, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead, we'll just take the next sigil, I think. We'll do the same for the Parent sequence as well. Again, we'll just take the next sigil. So let's actually just go ahead and equip that. Also, I maxed out the Bratton, so I've replaced that with the Strun, which is another credit weapon. So just make sure you're doing this towards the start of the game, guys. As soon as you complete a weapon, just buy one of the credit ones so you can just keep getting XP or MR, whatever you want to call it. Chonk is now maxed out. We don't have anything to replace him with right now, so we're just going to leave him be for now. In fact, we'll go ahead and throw back on the Taxon just so that we can get Vacuum. We can probably max rank Vacuum now. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we don't have enough Endo, but we will do. We'll do that at some point. It doesn't really matter right now. Let's go ahead and... let's see. Yeah, we need to do the junction now, so I'm going to go ahead and throw back on our scanner. And we'll come over here. So we've got to go Europa Junction. Okay, so we've now got ourselves a Warframe Arcane, not Arcane, what are they called? Aura. We've got an Aura mod for our Warframe now, so we've got Physique, that's pretty good. We've also unlocked 2 new quests, so we've got the new Strange and the Limbo Theorem. We've got the blueprint for the Sestra, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead now and take a look here. We've got to complete Baal, which is all the way over on that side. And then the other things we have to do, we've got to defeat Alad V on Themisto. We're only 1 node off of that, and Thebes is a sabotage. Might take a bit longer because it's a Jupiter sabotage, but should be fine. Complete Bar we've done, and we need to complete the new Strange, which we have just got. So yeah, we're definitely getting there, guys. We are just Saturn and Uranus to go after Jupiter, and then we'll be at Neptune. So that's good, and I don't think these ones will have, you know, we won't have to do any other junctions in order to do this, if you see what I mean, so should be fairly straightforward. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably have to end this episode here. I did kind of want to wait until my Rhino was complete, but yeah, I'm going to need to take a break now, so, and I feel like we've had enough content in this one episode already. So what we'll do, we'll end the episode there, and then at the start of next episode, we will pick up with, obviously, Rhino once he's complete. We'll also have the Vectis as well once that's complete. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and continue from there. Off camera, I will probably do a bit of work just trying to clear nodes and complete some of these, you know, challenges for Saturn Junction. If I manage to do a decent job, I may start the next episode just before Rhino's complete, but next episode we will definitely have Rhino complete, and we will start work on the Index Endurance over here on Neptune, or at least getting the build together for that. So yeah, I will leave the episode there. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.